Begin this half hour with a fire in western Maine that destroyed a veterinary clinic.
Firefighters say at least 2 animals died in the fire yesterday afternoon. News Center Maine's Ryan Bell has the details.
Hey, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Just to the right by the entrance, flames blowing out the side, and then smoke started billowing out the doors that we ran out within a minute.
We were inside and we were about done with our visit. He had gotten his shots and we hear a commotion outside the door and hear call 911.
Pets and their owners say they escaped just moments before the fire spread to the rest of the building.
This is a great community and they love their vet here. Everyone's sad to see it.
According to firefighters on scene, the building is a total loss. Aside from the cats, they say everyone made it out. One firefighter sustained minor burns.
The whole back of the building was fully involved. It's a large structure, took a lot of resources, mainly water. We have like 8 departments here. Most of Franklin County Fire Departments are one way are involved right now.
Employees at the veterinary clinic say all pets inside their office were accounted for and that the cats that died were in an apartment on the back side of the building.
And it was full of black smoke and orange flames. I shut the door. I ran down the hall.
The clinic says it is hoping to set up a fundraiser to rebuild. According to employees, it was one of the only options in the Western Mountains.
I'm very committed to hoping that we can keep these services going for the community because they do need them.
The State Fire Marshal's office is investigating. The cause of the fire is still unknown. In Kingfield, Ryan Bell, News Center, Maine.
Firefighters in Old Town are thanking their local police department for helping them extinguish a stubborn fire in the humane forest. It sparked last night off of Pinkham Road. The crew says that the fallen branches and leaves only helped fuel those flames. Fortunately, that burn area was very small. No injuries reported. Maine Forest Rangers and firefighters from Orono also assisting with that call.
A former special needs student and her mother have filed a civil lawsuit against the Portland School District and a former superintendent there.
The suit stems from an incident back in 2021 when a man who worked as an ed tech pleaded guilty to sexually abusing the student at Ocean Avenue Elementary School.
Benjamin Conroy was sentenced to federal prison where he died in 2024. The lawsuit names the school district and former superintendent Xavier Botana. It claims they violated the student's human and civil rights and were negligent, causing emotional distress. The family's attorney argues the district knew or should have known Conroy posed a risk to the girl and failed to prevent it.
The Portland Public School District in this instance violated their own policies by allowing a male individual to work with this child, and number 2, to allow him to be in a one-on-one environment where others could not see him.
The family is seeking compensation for what happened. Yesterday, attorneys for the district and former superintendent filed a motion asking the court to dismiss the case, arguing the lawsuit fails to state a claim upon which relief can be granted.
Some parents in the Machias area say they want a police officer back in their schools. The district used to have a full-time school resource officer, but that position was eliminated back in 2020. Since then, they've had a part-time liaison officer in the schools, but now that position has also been eliminated. Town and school leaders say they just couldn't afford it anymore, but some parents say the position helped create a lot safer and more supportive environment for learning for the kids.
This is serious. Like, what? I just don't feel safe with my kids going to public school without that, because when I'm working at home, I know that there's someone there to protect my children.
They were unable to carry it at their stage in the process, and we didn't feel like we could carry it either, and so we eliminated it strictly for budget reasons.
Now, town, and school officials say they are saving about $20,000 by eliminating that position. They say there are no plans to restore the position right now, but they're hoping to revisit this in the future if the financial constraints somehow ease.
People in Hancock County are celebrating the start of construction for a new $60 million courthouse. City and county leaders gathered at the new location in Ellsworth yesterday for a groundbreaking ceremony. Crews have been working on the land since last fall. The Chief Justice of the Maine Supreme Court, Valerie Stanfield, tells us the new building is necessary because the old courthouse was just not big enough.
We don't have enough courtrooms or judicial chambers. The clerk's offices are separated into different locations. There's no storage space. We have files literally piled up in boxes in the bathroom.
Stanfill says she hopes the new judicial center will be open by 2028.
Bath Iron Works is working on a new employee parking garage with about 1,000 spaces. Crews held a groundbreaking ceremony to mark the start of construction. Federal money and the U.S. Navy are helping fund that garage. BIW president says the project is helping solve a years-long problem of shipbuilders just not having any convenient access to parking.
We know that parking in proximity to the shipyard is a challenge that hurts our ability to attract and retain good people.
Say that the 6-story garage should be completed by 2028. All of this is part of the company's Washington Street corridor to improve that area of Bath.
Also in the works, a new senior housing facility in Bangor. It's just weeks away from welcoming residents. Sunridge Senior Housing is a 50-unit affordable housing complex for people ages 55 and over. Rent is just over $1,100 for a 1-bedroom unit and just under $1,400 for a 2-bedroom unit. Your income must be at least twice the monthly rent to qualify for an apartment. Leaders with Bangor Housing say so far 3 people are set to move in. Applications are still open.
We're still going through the rest of the applications on our wait list, and anyone else who applies will almost immediately get a date for a meeting to start collecting all of the required documents and financial information to qualify for here. So we do have quite a few units that have yet to be assigned.
Bangor Housing says the first tenants are expected to move into the complex in August. You can find more information at bangorhousing.org.